In every story of this magnitude, there is always a key figure, someone who decides to speak out when everyone else remains silent. And in this case, that person was Virginia Giuffre. For years, her name became one of the most important in this entire investigation. She wasn't a politician, a millionaire, or an influential public figure. She was simply one of the people who claimed to have witnessed firsthand what was happening in Jeff's circle. According to her own testimony, Virginia met him when she was very young. At that time, she worked at a club in Florida, where she was introduced to Ghislaine Maxwell. According to Giuffre's testimony in several court statements, Maxwell was the one who initially approached her with a seemingly simple offer to work as a masseuse for a wealthy man. That man was Jeff. What began as a job opportunity, according to Virginia, ended up becoming something entirely different. Over time, her testimonies described an environment of abuse, manipulation, and psychological pressure. For years, those accusations remained virtually ignored, but Virginia did not remain silent. Over time, she began filing civil lawsuits, affidavits, and testimonies that gradually began to attract the attention of the international press. Many believe it was precisely her persistence that ultimately brought the case to light. In other words, for many investigators, Virginia Giuffre was a key figure who helped uncover this entire scandal. Years after uncovering much of the case, came news that left many bewildered. Virginia Giuffre had died. The circumstances of her death quickly sparked debate online and in some independent research circles, not so much because of the event itself, but because of something she herself had written some time ago, a social media post that many remember today. In that message, Virginia wrote something that, with the passage of time, proved unsettling. That message began circulating again after her death, and some people close to her raised questions about what happened. In fact, one family member even stated publicly that they expected a more thorough investigation by Australian authorities, seeking to fully clarify the circumstances of the case. For many observers, the message Virginia had posted years before seemed difficult to ignore, as it raised an unavoidable question. If a person were truly considering ending their life, why would they leave a message stating the exact opposite? And there's another element that some analysts have also pointed out.